these things happen, now we're gonna be together and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
People think that we just met yesterday.
I mean, that's what they
There's a
thought
story
when.
behind.
Yeah, that's what they thought when they saw King David.
Mm.
They didn't know he had killed a bear, he had killed a lion. So
Yes,
they've not
yes.
seen the battles we have fought behind the scene. So my little brother, his third name is Solomon, but we never use that.
Okay.
So I kept asking him, like, who is Solomon? For like 1 week. I'm like, who is Solomon? Like, you know how your spirit just keeps saying the same name, the same name. Like, I'm done praying and I'm like, who is Solomon? What are they supposed to do? So it just so happened that a week later, I checked my TikTok and someone called Solomon had texted me. I think we had met in the spirit. Because tell me why the Bluetooth connected.
I was made to love you. It's all I really know for sure. All I am is wrapped up in you, the center of my world. And I was made to love you, from my beginning to my end. And you'll be my forever, my forever, amen. Let me hear the sound of your voice, and I will leave it all behind. Let me hear the sound of your voice, and I'll come running. There's something in the sound of your voice that speaks to every part of me. And when I hear the sound of your voice, I'm alive. Oh, I was made to love you. It's all I really know for sure. All I am is wrapped up in you, the center of my world.
But the weird part is, when you spoke to me, something in my spirit said, that's your husband. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm not searching.
Okay, this is Solomon Palanyi, and I'm here with a beautiful lady. I don't know who designed her, but she should tell you guys. Who designed you? You're looking good.
There's something about being loved right.
Tell
Drum
us.
roll. For some random reason, you become so creative, and the single people can't relate. I hope sikubye. Kumutwe.
It has been how long? Because we last did this 10 months ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
10 months ago.
And what has changed actually? A lot has changed.
Yeah, so much has changed. I feel like I've changed. You have changed.
Exactly.
The podcast has changed. Yeah, in between of the 10 months, there's been growth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, people do not know the journey that we've walked. Ever since that podcast that we did. How I met you, how we kept the flame, how we kept the closeness. I wish we had to talk about that.
Where do I start though?
I want you to start from the beginning. From the start.
From the start?
From the start of things.
In the beginning. So at the start, I think I was in Bara and I just felt led. I had taken a break of social media and I had come to Uganda for holiday. So my holiday took longer.
Yeah.
I thought I would spend 2 weeks and now I'm spending 4 months and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? But while I'm in Bara, I just feel led to restart my social media. So I create the account and then I, keep doing ministry. Lo and behold, God was cooking.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's what you said, that you watched one of my videos and that's what inspired you to invite me to the podcast, right?
Yes.
You were like, we need to work with this lady, right? Yeah, and it's so strange that before you reached out, like a week before, I during my morning altar, I kept hearing the name Solomon. So my little brother, his third name is Solomon, but we never use that.
Okay.
So I kept asking, I'm like, who is Solomon? For like 1 week. I'm like, who is Solomon? Like, you know how your spirit just keeps saying the same name, the same name. Like, I'm done praying and I'm like, who is Solomon? What are they supposed to do? So it just so happened that a week later, I checked my TikTok and someone called Solomon had texted me. Now, for the record, when someone is not your friend, it's going to come like a message request.
Yes.
I had almost 40 message requests. And so this random time I open and then I see Solomon. I'm like, that name. So I open. He's like, oh, hey, woman of God. I'm like, ooh, woman of God. He's like, oh, I would like to work with you. I would like to invite you to the AilTag podcast, you know, to share. And I mean, I was down because it's ministry. I just said, I'm so busy because I'm a terrible communicator. I shared my number straight up. I waited for the man of God to call. You called. You did not call that day.
Yeah, I didn't.
And I was, but something within me was like excited, waiting for your call, which was so strange. I couldn't explain it. And then the next day you called. And you said hello. I was a little busy. But the weird part is, when you spoke to me, something in my spirit said, that's your husband. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm not searching. I'm not, but I'm like, okay, probably the prophetic. We'll see in the future. And yeah, is that how it started? Yeah, that's like, my side.
And it is interesting that in that time, you had watched one of the videos that I did.
Yeah, I watched that video at the Worship and Chat. There's a video I watched and this guy was saying, oh, in my life, I've never been loved. Let me tell you, I felt tears in my heart. And so when you told me the AilTag podcast, when I was looking for it, I saw this same video. I'm like, this is the video that had so many views. Oh, this is a podcast. I'm like, we're going. I'm kidding, but I had seen the podcast before.
But that is really interesting. About you had a glimpse of what was coming. You had a glimpse of it, and then this name keeps going through your head, and then eventually I did text you.
Yeah.
And in the moment that you were leaving the country.
No, I think we should go before, like when you called me and then I said, I'm going to call you back, right?
Yes.
And then I did call you back. Do you know we talked like we knew each other? I told you stuff that I'm like, okay, apart from the anointing you have of making people open up, yeah, because you have that. I was like talking and then after the call, I'm like, what just happened?
You told me the podcast that you had started with that, the back to the roots. We really talked for long.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't also expect that because of the first call that you did. I was like talking to a receptionist or somebody very formal, and I didn't really imagine that it could go as far as that.
Yeah.
And really, what was so important, the videos that I watched, the way you were disseminating the truth, the way you were speaking, the way you were taking yourself, and oh my God, it was just something else. And in the moment, I really do not know what. It was something like a supernatural thing that happened.
Yeah.
Because the first encounter, even on the podcast, I didn't waste time. I did things.
Let me tell you, I think we had met in the spirit. Because tell me why the Bluetooth connected. Like
the device connected.
Yeah. Because I wasn't searching. I honestly wasn't interested in anything. Like, don't talk to me like, if you're a gentleman, excuse me, leave me alone, And then you just come in the picture and... Because I think we talked like a couple of days before the podcast.
I think every time that we met to talk, we could talk.
Yeah, we just launch into the deep.
We could go into the deep, the bottom of the sea. And I remember this one time I invited you on the podcast. And after the podcast, we have something like a date.
Yeah, you asked to have a date. That was so straightforward.
And in that process, we had a lot of things in the day. We had to meet somebody, we had to talks go so deep, very very deep.
Yeah.
You had
That's
to,
when you met my dad's prayer partner. That was so strange. So strange because we're just taking a walk on the streets and then kaboom. Samantha, where are you going? It's like he didn't see you and he was like, girl, and he started talking marriage and I'm like,
but it also in all that I think you telling me that you will be leaving very soon,
yeah.
and in that moment that you told me you were leaving very soon, in the few moments that we had, they covered a lot of time
Yeah, they did.
because we really were in the moment. You know, you can have one day and it covers like a month. You can have 2 days, like you can have just one day, or it covers 2 months. And I think that's what God says to redeem the time. Because there are things that happen, like in the 6 months, that it could take somebody many years to accomplish them. And I think that's what it means to one day in the eyes of God.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
like
just a thousand.
a thousand.
So at that moment, it kept on growing, kept on in touch, you kept on talking, and look where we are.
Yeah.
And it's more interesting that when you were leaving, you left, I think we were there for some few months. Were they months? Or was it a month? Just a month.
No. It was a couple of weeks. Can you
Couple of
imagine?
weeks.
It felt like months, but it was a couple of weeks.
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
I think from day one, the relationship was encountering the quickening.
Yes.
Because how it all started, it was like a match made from heaven. Like God, the matchmaker, just said, "Let there be,"
Limited time,
and
yeah.
then the quickening happened. I can't even count the number of dates we went to before I went back. And
People
yet it
said that
felt-
you have to date for 2 years.
No,
Is it true?
no. I mean,
To know the person.
to know the person, I knew your
dichotomy.
spirit man before I met you. So what else do I need to know? Because I'm a spirit being.
So you knew me in the spirit.
Yeah.
You didn't
We
fear
met.
that.
We probably
What
shook
if?
hands.
What if?
I was very indecisive about it.
Yes,
I was holding back because in my will, I didn't think I'm interested in a relationship. I didn't think I was ready for one. So in my own will, I kept holding back. I think you noticed there was a bit of, it's like I'm in, it's like I'm out. It's like,
Yes.
you know, I said yes, but like what I say looks
You know
like,
what was interesting is nobody has ever made me feel the way I felt. Because look, I was the hard guy. You use your intellect, you're so logical. And this one time,
yeah.
you refused to talk to me. I think we had some clash.
No, I just wondered how someone can walk into your life and then suddenly they want to break down all your principles. I don't pick up calls for 7, and then you're like, me, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, excuse me? So we weren't talking because I was like, I mean, still.
We weren't talking. I think that came later because there was an issue we were talking about. I think we misunderstood ourselves. And
Yeah, we did.
It was like Solomon doesn't want to help me. And that time, you sent me a message in the morning. As if everything is okay. You're making peace. I thought, okay, we are making peace.
The moment I said, I'm sorry, it was, I'm sorry I met you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It was peace.
And then I said, we are good. Okay. No message. 1, 2, no message. 3, no message. 4, no message. I said, becoming sick. I thought I couldn't. I thought I was hard. And later on, I realized there are certain places in my heart that were sealed. And somebody came into my life and opened those places. And
I think that's mutual.
yes, so I'm like, why am I feeling this way in this shortest time? I'm like, so I've even reached a time that I cannot, I'm overly thinking about it. I'm overly really disturbed about it. I'm really so hard. And For the first time I called somebody, I'm telling them, you know what? This is happening.
Chokam Sumba. Oh, one man down.
Hey, it had never happened.
I think the moment I knew one man was down, when I was coming for the podcast, remember, I was going to meet you the first time, right? Because we've been talking on phone. And so the podcast is the first time we're meeting.
Yes.
And so you're like, oh, come and meet me on this floor and stuff. And I take the lift. I think I was trying to call you, but your phone was far or something. So I just said, anyway, let me go. So you were just doing like your own stuff, going downstairs. So you were coming down the stairs. I was coming up. And when you saw me, oh my God, it's like you had seen an angel.
Hey.
Like your whole demeanor was giving, girl, who are you? And in my head, I'm like, that's me. I just knew one man down.
You just knew.
Yeah.
In the spirit.
I just knew.
Eh?
After all, we're going to have a first date that day. So I'm like, okay.
I think in the first time I made my intentions clear.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't just want to waste time.
Yeah.
And in a few moments, I feel a certain kind of way where I've never felt in a long while. Feeling so down, feeling like there was a place of vulnerability that was opened up. You know, you're not this
Yeah, I
hard guy,
noticed you were so
masculinity,
vulnerable.
and you understand.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hold it anymore. So I really had to kind of call you, and you had a lot of principles.
I mean, when you've been heartbroken before, you put your guards up so high so that by the time somebody curses. So yeah, those principles to protect yourself, and yet God can protect you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this time I met you, and we have very, very great conversations. Very great conversations.
It's the depth for me. I'm a deep conversationalist. So many times when I'm around people, I rather keep quiet because people are so shallow. But from day one, I was like, damn, this guy's so deep. Like, leave alone the joke they make in the Christian circles, like, you're deep.
Yes,
No.
yes.
I could feel the depth of the conversations we always had, and I longed for more of that because, like, that's so hard to find. And when you said it, I think I asked so many questions.
Yeah, so many
my
questions.
God.
I was really challenged. So many questions.
Yeah. I think the lawyer in me came out like, okay, we're going to ask every single question because we're not jumping on any boat. Yeah. And the moment I asked about your vision and you spoke, I was like, I first looked for my diary because I'm like, did he read my diary maybe by mistake or something? Did I leave him with my book or what? And it turns out the vision was exactly, it's like you had copied my vision. And I'm like, now the interest came in. Because I knew for sure I wanted to take a journey with somebody who has a vision, but not just a vision that, I mean, I get to help in a way that I'm already going that direction, right?
So what was your feeling when we were parting? The time you were leaving the country?
Honestly, because I was still indecisive, I think I made up my mind when I was already outside the country. Because you can tell the conversations we would have. Any slight discomfort, I'm like, okay, let's just chill.
The last meeting that we had, you had committed.
By word. I had committed by word of mouth.
And I took your word.
You took my word? Oh my God, I was struggling. Matter of fact, I told nobody about the relationship. Because in my head, I'm like, when I leave the country, we're going to break up and no one is going to ask me. Apparently, my friend, when I posted, she told me, you told me about this guy. I'm like, I did? I must have liked him, but I was pretending. So I said, I'm committing, but it was my mouth. In my heart, I wasn't sure. I'm like, girl, are you sure like that? Like, I'm like, anyway, long distance always kills relationships. Let's go for it.
What was the difference of this, the long distance and stuff?
I've never had an, I don't know, how can I say it? Most people say long distance is hard. I've never had an easy and smooth relationship like this one, yet we were miles apart.
I feel like we became closer.
I agree.
In the long distance, so much closer than we were in
much.
person.
All thanks to you though, actually, because the time zone, if it were me, bruh, I like to sleep. I wouldn't make it, but the sacrifice you made to stay awake, to like keep the communication going and stuff, it really did a lot. The fact that the communication was back to back, and consistent. Yeah.
And one of the things that I appreciate is that I was awake. The times when I'm like 3 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So it was a big sacrifice.
A very, very, very. I really do appreciate
And you
that
were
actually.
intentional also.
Yeah.
You were intentional. There's certain things that I see and I'm like, wow, she was able to do this.
Yeah.
And you good at communication also.
Am I?
I think you really, I was like in your day, like I am knowing each and everything that you're gonna do.
No, I actually.
accountability
The
part of that.
accountability is probably because you kept me going. Like for the other final semester that I had to attend, I know for sure that God wanted us to meet because, to be honest, you are the main person that kept me going. Like before, I had so many people I would talk to, and the Holy Spirit was reminding me of a prayer that I made when I had just come for holiday. I'm like, God, there's so many people around me that I'm accountable to, but it's hard because they have responsibilities and stuff. I want someone who can just keep me accountable, you know. I forgot that prayer, but after meeting you, I noticed that while I was attending my final semester, you were the core person that kept me going. And I kept saying to God, I'm like, if I didn't meet this man, I don't know if I would even finish school. I'd probably drop out and say, I mean, you know, but you kept me going. So every day I woke up and I looked forward to talking to you because, I mean, you're going to pray for me, you're going to encourage me, you know. Even when I'm stressed, I'm going to throw all my stress on you. And, bruh, you're so nonchalant. It's crazy. Because, like, do you even get angry or something? Yeah, so you really did keep me going.
In the moment that it was really few people know about the next step that we're going into. I think keeping it so private, very
Private?
highly private.
Yeah. I actually liked it. Yeah. Because
You still want it to be private?
it's impossible to be private. I feel like everybody already knows where we're going, but
And a few people used to know about it. And when all these things happen, now we're gonna be together. And
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
people think that we just met yesterday.
I mean, that's what they
There's a
thought
story
when.
behind.
Yeah,
this.
that's what they thought when they saw King David. They didn't know he had killed a bear, he had killed a lion. So
Yes,
they've not seen the battles we have fought behind the scene. The long distance, bruh. You know how you want to vibe with someone, but it's just on the phone?
Yes.
It hits different. And yet, there's no day you ever said, I'm going to switch off my data so when she's trying to call me, she doesn't get to me. So we were like having those misunderstandings, and yet
And-
still,
We still talk, and
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
it was really. There are many moments, of course,
so many
of
moments.
misunderstandings.
Who is likely to start an argument? Guess who?
I don't want to talk to you. Again, why are you not talking to me?
Bruh.
How can I do both?
Why are you exposing someone?
So, but I really appreciate, honestly.
Yeah,
I think even in the midst of the misunderstanding, I don't know, something was
yeah.
up for you to come. I don't know how it worked, really.
There's something.
I've never had an experience.
There's something you said before, like when we had just met, that when people have misunderstandings, they get closer. I was debating that. I'm like,
Yeah, I remember
that's
that.
not true.
Yes.
But yo, I noticed that when you fight, it's like there's
Fusion.
like
Wow.
yeah,
The time that the closeness. I think
Yeah.
what kills relationship is not the distance.
right. The vulnerability
Yes.
kills
Even
lack
the
of
communication,
yeah,
the quality of communication.
yeah,
And people having this narrative that relationships are driven by bad touches, intimacy, or
Yeah,
stuff like
money and trips and all that.
that. Yes.
There's more. I think the biggest intimacy is praying together, which we were doing a lot, studying the word. I mean, as a matter of fact, we're even yoking with someone who is,
He's an unbeliever.
yeah, because, I mean, anyway. But
Because
I was saying that's the deepest intimacy. If you can pray with your partner, it's really, okay, it's impossible for you guys to be apart because there's that kind of vulnerability that just comes.
Yes. In those 10 months, very many things happened. Very, very many things happened.
Yeah.
I remember so many stories. I remember being awake, trying to make calls. I remember the election period.
You called me directly. I was like,
Direct.
if you wanted to, because I was like, who is calling me on a direct call? No, but I'm not expecting anyone to call me from Uganda. And lo and behold, hi babe, I'm like,
So the communication kept on going. And
yeah,
going.
yeah,
And your level of being, telling me everything that happens in your day. Like,
yeah.
this
the
is happening,
accountability.
this is happening, this
I mean,
is
I'd
happening.
been praying to go for an accountability partner, so you coming into the picture was really good because I was able to be as open and honest that, oh, hey, I insulted someone today. Maybe I did this today and I thought I wasn't going to do it again. The whole accountability.
I remember when I traveled.
And you didn't have time for me. Yeah, I remember. I only
So-
forgave you because you were doing the Lord's work. Because every
So-
time I want to talk to you, you're like, oh, hey, I can't talk now. I'm like,
You reminded me, do you know that you're in a relationship? I was like,
do you know you're still in a relationship? The Lord's work was taking you so far. Yeah.
and the faithfulness is really, honestly, so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the uncertainties of what would happen, we don't know when. And I believe the power and how love can never fail.
Love. What is the definition of love? If it's not the love in 1 Corinthians 13, then it's not love. Because
And the Bible
the love
says
where
it can't
you were
fail.
patient. I feel like you got when we met, I was like a rose that had thorns. Oh, I'd like to say, I was like a porcupine. I was like freaking you, like bleeding on someone that didn't hurt me. But the love, according to the Bible, you were patient, you were kind. When you kept going, you never demanded for your own way. I kept demanding for my own way, but eventually the love just. So when you say love does not fail, it's not the love of, oh, I bought you a private jet, or I bought you this. I mean, I'm not saying don't buy me stuff or don't buy your partner stuff, but
It goes deeper than that.
yeah,
So it's a lot of things that we did together when we're having a distance. I know we are going to be continuing with the podcast.
oh,
So
I
we're gonna
got with the
one.
distance.
Yeah, the distance, there are a lot of things that happened. A lot of things. We worked together. We did a lot of stuff while you were there.
Yeah.
You're going to record this, you're going to do this.
Oh yeah, we
A lot of
did,
things.
we did.
And this is really telling people that opening up on our relationship.
Oh my God, it was his idea.
Opening up on the relationship now, it's for me. It came with many questions.
Are you sure?
Many questions of what is it about? People just got a shock of their life. So are you serious?
Are you even
And,
seeing someone?
Maybe the thought that I wasn't. It was too private, very private, and it didn't seem like soon. Did we know that it's going to be like this? No, we also didn't.
Yeah.
But the question, because nobody has seen you, like many people hadn't seen you, and
Is she even real?
so the journey has not begun at this point. We're there in the behind the scenes,
Yeah, yeah,
moving on, pushing and pushing
yeah,
and pushing.
yeah.
So a lot of things happened. We worked together. We did so many things. There are a lot of moments. So, and then we had a purpose. We had something that we had to do.
Yeah.
And that purpose was very big, the assignment. And then the next step was being together.
Yeah, being together.
Being together.
Mm.
And I'm so grateful that I met you.
That's mutual.
So grateful. How do you feel right now?
I don't know, mixed feelings.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm.
Mixed feelings.
Yeah.
So the next step is
What?
marriage.
You
Are you
tell
scared
me.
about marriage?
Ah.
People have talked about marriage. You know where you're going, eh?
I know, right? So many people have been saying, "Oh my God, when you get married, it's how I know I'm such a chuka," and I'm like, "Excuse you?" Like everybody has opinions, right? But I mean, let God be true and every man a liar.
This is the Lord is doing.
Yeah.
The things that have happened and we're like, all shocked. Just give glory to God. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this has also happened. And the next step of our life, since this was launching, our next step, this podcast, launching
Yeah.
our next step.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of life. That we're going to be working together. We're going to be doing things together.
Oh yes.
We're going to
Yes.
be doing
yes.
a lot. This has been a podcast. I've been so quiet. So I've come back with a podcast and you come back. So
Yeah.
I've come back with what I was working at. So I brought her back and a lot is going to happen.
Yeah, so many changes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
feel like
told-
it's gonna be like a branding and like.
Yes. I told you that it's not going to be scripted. We're just going to speak a little
And
bit
I
of a relationship.
hate things that are not scripted.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how I
unscripted.
was feeling the whole time. From how many times have I been asking you, what's it about? What are we gonna talk about? Tell me. What are you gonna ask? And you just keep saying unscripted, and I'm like, what shows?
So you come back,
Yeah.
10 months on phone. 10 months
Yeah.
on phone.
Long distance.
Long distance relationship.
You know the 369 rule actually? Okay. There are like 3 phases that most relationships don't survive. 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. And we just lived over
10
the
months.
yeah.
The point in those 10 months when I thought this is done, you know?
Let me tell you, there's a time, even me, I knew, I'm like, we're done. To be the key. Let's just chill. Yeah. But then when I said that in my heart, it felt like a part of me was being ripped off, and I'm like, oh my God. How is it going to be without him in my life?
When I remember those moments, honestly, there were moments that bonded us together. Not really looking at only the good side of a person, but you can know them even more to the good. Because everybody will know how they react when something happens, you know how. And it kept on being like a refinery that we made
Yeah.
perfect and perfect. And
Yeah.
perfect.
But I also feel like that's the moment you really, really got to know me. That even me, I was shocked because I didn't know myself like that. Like maybe I'm quiet and then you're like, when you're quiet like this is what is going to happen after. Or when you say this is what and I was like, is he prophetic? And then over time I'm like, oh, he just knows me now. Yeah.
The knowledge that we got about ourselves
Yeah.
in the 10 months. The communication, for me, the quality of communication in those 10 months.
I really, really
So
thank
deep.
God that we got a chance to do long distance because now we were able to talk about the things that actually matter.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. I feel like it's hard because like when we would go for dates, we'll talk about completely different things. But the long distance made us talk about the future, talk about purpose, talk about the visions, you know. Yeah. which was really, really, really good. Yeah.
So the 10 months expire, and so it's a new season now.
Yeah.
You get back. Wow.
I really, if it wasn't for you, I don't think I'd come back. Yeah. Like,
I was also
immediately.
surprised.
I'd
It's like
probably
it's-
take my time, right? Yeah.
Because it was also sacrifice for you to come back.
When I told my parents I was coming back, they were all shocked. Because when I was leaving, I think they thought we're probably gonna see her again in like maybe 3 or 4 years or something. Even when I was leaving, I knew that, guys, I'm leaving, but if you see me again, I mean, when I was leaving, I wasn't sure about us, right? Like I had said yes, but
And you told me that you didn't know when.
oh yes, the when. But the beautiful thing is God just is God. The way he started the relationship, the way he sustained it, the way he made everything happen. Like it's evident that God is in the background.
Yeah, God was working everything. Some of the things that people cannot understand,
Yeah.
you cannot explain it to someone. You cannot. Because a lot of things have been worked out, not in the public. We have worked together, of course. We've done videos, but we have met on the purpose. Been on serious business. Not, we are maybe talking about ourselves or doing anything. But we're being on purpose.
Yeah, the purpose part, actually.
Yes. And I felt like this is a phase whereby now we're going to be working together.
Yeah.
It's going to
I'm so
be-
excited. Yeah.
We're going to be doing a lot of things together. And since people do not know, are asking themselves, where has she been? Who is she? Are they really have a story to tell? Because there are a lot of stories to tell. A lot of story. Story of faith and persistence, consistency,
Resilience.
resilience. You know, I know when you're out there, it wasn't just a bed of roses.
Oh yes. I really had bad days, but I mean, again, I'm honestly glad that we met because it just was different. Like sometimes I can't put it to words. Actually, yeah. It seemed like I was more silent, especially to the people around me, but it's just that I had found someone who was going to always listen. Like, you know, if you're probably always a loud person, always like talking about, oh, hey, and this is happening, then suddenly you keep quiet. It's like, why is she quiet? Yeah. But it was because everything was now coming to you. Yeah, you know, the hard days, the moments when I would traveling to a foreign country by yourself is crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah.
You're a very powerful woman.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
Very big on faith.
Oh yes.
I think
Oh,
you've
yes.
taken steps that are very risky. And you've been bold.
I remember the time I was in my bed and I was shaking and I was crying and I was terribly sick and I was telling you, let's just pray. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
That was crazy faith. Imagine I just died in the bed. But God is faithful. He would never let that happen. Yeah.
I love the boldness of which you do things. You do things with boldness. You're a courageous person.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember so very many risks that you've taken. I'm like,
I think my
wait.
family up to today is like, is she ours? Yeah. Risk taker. I am
You're a
she.
risk taker.
Yeah, but it's because I trust my backing. I think the most rapid decision maker. I'll just wake up one day and make up the decision. I'll be like, did you think about this? But no, the Lord has told me. The Lord has told me. So,
To
yeah.
make a decision to come back.
Well, like, why are you going home? Oh my God, you need to stay here. And I'm like, I do appreciate.
People have all the reasons.
Yeah,
and
which
they're
look valid.
reasons
Yeah,
to say.
yeah. But the Bible says, I think in Isaiah 55, that the Lord's ways are not our ways. I'm paraphrasing. So many times when you look at life based on what you can see, you're going to make so many blunders. When you do things because your human brain understands and perceives it, you're going to make mistakes. Yeah.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Long
Here we are.
distance works.
We made it. Long distance works. It only works if God is at the center of the relationship. And also if you choose to be accountable. Because we had Mommy Joy, right? Oh,
Yes, yes.
bless her soul. She was, I think in moments when I felt like, okay, something is off about the relationship, or maybe if I would like call her and say, this is going on, she'll be like, oh no, that's normal. Oh, that happens. So do this, do that. Yeah, so long distance works, but it doesn't just work just because you're in love. You have to be intentional. Find someone accountable. Above all, God should be at the center. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we're getting married.
Yeah, we're getting married.
How do you feel about that?
Honestly, the biggest part of me is just anticipating the future, the purpose that we have to do, the assignment. And I keep thinking, oh my God, hurry, just let's get done. Because I know it's not just a day, like, oh, it's 30th August and then this is gonna happen and blah blah blah. Like, no, like my spirit is excited about the things that we're gonna do. Yeah.
We had the date set long time ago.
November 2025.
That's when the dates were set.
Yeah.
And
We said August 2026.
time kept on.
It looked
Coming
like
closer.
we still have time. We still have time. And then March, April, May. I'm like, I'm graduating next month. June.
And we're coming in July.
And I was supposed to come in July.
Were you?
The flight was brought forward. So I had to come in
yes.
June. But the ticket that I had was
You
for
had been-
July.
Right now you will be.
Yeah,
still-
I'd still be there. And I'd have just 1 month to prepare. Crazy. But the Holy Spirit guided, because randomly I just felt like a calm voice like, how about you go home? And I'm like, my ticket says I have a month to go. My dad calls me the next day. He's like, girl, how about you come home? I'm like, done, pack it up. Yeah. And
Whoa.
yeah.
From my heart to your ears, I'll sing these melodies for you. 'Cause you've touched my heart in so many ways, like I've never felt before. I thank the Lord for bringing you my way, and I'm now. From my heart to your ears, I'll sing these melodies for you. 'Cause you've touched my heart in so many ways, like I've never felt before. I thank the Lord for bringing you my way.